So by now my lid has already been covered in Zentangles, carved in. That was featured in another video. And I have since spent time carving those same 3 Zentangle designs on the lower half of the jar, or the body of the jar. So it's spiral again, wavy lines, and scales, mermaid scales, repeated in another location, slightly different from the lid location. So I'm basically alternating the designs, kind of staggering them a little bit. When I did that, my clay got a little hard, a little on the dry side, and that's because I kept the lid on while carving. You need to do that so those two halves shrink together. But the downside of doing that is while you're carving one area of the jar, the other area of the jar is going to get dry, and your hand might dry it out. So when I was carving the jar body, my hand was kind of gripping it in such a way that it was drying it out. But not to worry, all you need to do is take a little bit of moisture from your sponge and just kind of rehydrate that surface. So I'm going to touch up this one area, or carve into this one area I hadn't gotten to. I'm going to add some additional mermaid scales. I don't need the walls very plastic or soft. I just need that surface a little damp. So I'm going to use my dull pencil here and continue adding mermaid scales. I'm going to finish the job here. But all I did a minute ago was take a damp thumb and with a circular motion try to quickly rehydrate that surface area. That's all you need to do. And then it's just a matter of fine-tuning and editing and cleaning out lines with a tool, cleaning out dried clay crumbs as well with your tool or with a dry paintbrush. And you know, those tools are going to keep getting clogged with clay. So whether you're using a dull pencil or a ballpoint pen or any tool I provided in your kit, just plan on it kind of getting dirtied every few seconds. And I like to clean out those sectional lines that divide my Zentangles. I may want to add paint in there later. So here's the finished product. Spirals, wavy lines, and mermaid scales. If you have some imperfections that are still showing up, as I was just pointing out a second ago, it's fine. If your Zentangle doesn't fully distract or detract from it, don't worry, paint will. And so your next clay kit that you will pick up has acrylic paint in it for that purpose. So that will help camouflage any flaws or imperfections that are stubbornly staying on your jar. And remember, you're going to want to alternate between tools. You're going to want to alternate between your carving tool and a dry paintbrush to clean out crumbs, as I mentioned earlier. But I'm pretty happy with that.